This is Haiti. 10 days after the earthquake that devastated so much of this country on January 12, 2010. The capital, Port-au-Prince, lies in ruins. For the first time in 80 years, a major city of over 2 million people has been destroyed by an earthquake.
We've seen the destruction of a megacity. This is the first time since Tokyo 1923 that a gigantic city's been hit by an earthquake. I mean, it's just indescribable. It's the first time we've really zapped a megacity below the belt. It's really unfair on the Haitians.
For many geologists, this tragedy came as no surprise. In 2008, seismologist Paul Mann warned in a paper that an earthquake threatened the Haitian capital.
When I first heard about the earthquake, I felt sick because I knew that there were it was going to be a very devastating earthquake for the city.
Paul Mann is now part of an international team of scientists who are working to try and understand what happened on January 12th and what dangers still lie in wait. Even though geologists had warned of this event, they still have very limited information about exactly what happened when the quake struck. They must gather as much field data as possible and fast in order to assess the meaning of this event and the threat of future quakes. Professor Roger Billum is the first geologist to get into Haiti and see the destructive effects of the earthquake.
It's like it's been bombed. In fact, the energy released by that earthquake was several megatons of, it was just like a hydrogen bomb landing on the city. Except, of course, the danger came from below. The shaking came from below, not from a blast from above. You can tell the buildings that haven't been exhumed yet from the smell. It's just an indescribable smell of death. And once you've smelled it, you never want to smell it again.
Some of the most intense shaking occurred in the port. The docks have collapsed into the water, and the port's main lifting crane is out of action.
It's tilted at a crazy angle. Clearly, the whole foundations there have liquefied and subsided beneath one side of the crane, and it's just slumped over. What we can see is a whole series of cracks that are parallel to the shoreline. And what's happened in the earthquake is that the shores moved backwards and forwards over almost a minute, and the ground collapsed into the sea. If you follow these cracks over here, you can see another important feature of strong shaking. White sand deposited over the black tarmac, and that white sand has been vented out from below as the sloshing motion has increased the pressures below and squeezed these fine sand particles out. The sand comes out, the ground goes down, the foundations are spread sideways.
The immense power of the earthquake didn't just destroy the sides of the dock. It changed the entire landscape.
Now this is spectacular. So this block must represent the former level of the whole dock area. Most of the harbours slid off into the sea, and the region immediately to the south of this block has subsided and spread sideways. It's called lateral spreading, kind of a remarkable example of what happens.